So in my project, I compared Human Development Index and gross national happiness. So what is standard of living? Standard of living is the amount and quality of goods and services available to a given population. I compared Human Development Index and gross national happiness, which are measures of standard of living. Some causes and effects of income inequality. So the bottom 99% of people and their income, they really envy the top 1%. And therefore they'll take more financial risks and borrow more money than they can afford, which creates debts that they can't repay. And that leads to a drop in consumer spending and companies cutting jobs, which creates a loop of declining income, spending, and demand. In the diagram over here, you can see that this is the bottom 99% and this is the top 1%, and there's a pretty big difference in the amount of people. Another cause and effect is education. So a decrease in funding for education widens the gap of income inequality. So if more people were to become educated and there would be more funding to the education system, income inequality would decrease. So how does income inequality impact standard of living? So income inequality affects the growth of the country, and the growth affects the standard of living. Income inequality allows entrepreneurs to take risks, but on the other hand, low-earning families won't invest in education or skills, which leads to a decrease in the number of workers. And when the growth declines, the standard of living will decline. So Human Development Index. Human Development Index is calculated by the measure of average achievement in areas of human development. These areas include health, education, and standard of living. The levels of achievement have certain classifications, and so health is classified by a long and healthy life, education is classified as being knowledgeable, and standard of living is classified by having a decent life. Some advantages. It takes the social and economic development into consideration. Some disadvantages. It doesn't reflect on poverty, human security, inequalities, or empowerment. So it doesn't show the full level of human development. It really simplifies and captures only a small amount of it. Gross national happiness is the measurement of general well-being and happiness of people. It's calculated from 33 indicators that are split into 9 domains with 4 pillars that fit into those 9 domains. And the 4 pillars are good governance, sustainable socio-economic development, cultural preservation, and environmental conservation. Some advantages. It's used to see the effects that policies have on individuals, and that data gathered can be used to see what policies make people happy, and therefore that data can be used in government projects and policies to help maximize the gross national happiness. Some disadvantages. People don't all have the same level of happiness and they don't express their feelings in the same way. So happiness can't really show the true deprivation in someone's life because everyone's life is different. So the effectiveness in determining standard of living. Human Development Index doesn't take into consideration the well-being of people. It rather focuses on the standards and if the standards are met or not. So it's more effective for the progress and growth of the country. So it's better for the standard of living since the standard of living doesn't just deal with how happy people are. But on the other hand, gross national happiness really focuses on the happiness of people. So therefore it doesn't really focus on the growth and progress of a country. So it's not as effective in determining standard of living, but it's more effective for determining the well-being of individuals, which can really help a country grow.